Hello everyone, this is Kayam, and in this video, my friend of mine has asked me how to kind of boot up Windows on a netbook if it won't actually boot up. Now, to do this, you need to create not a disk, because some netbooks don't have disks, or notebooks don't have disks, but you need to make a bootable USB drive. This is significantly harder to do than a disk, but it's not too bad, so let's get into it. So first thing we do is open up command prompt. We do something called an elevator command prompt, which is basically just open command prompt as administrator. Now, plug in your USB, which I'm assuming you've already cleared. If not, it doesn't matter. And first thing you type in is disk part. So it'll come up in disk part and basically just leave it like that. Now, next thing you do is list disk. Okay. It'll come up with any like USB, CDs, hard drives you have in it. Now, my USB stick is 14 gig. Obviously, that's only one which is 14 gig, so I know which one's my USB. So first thing we do now is we say select disk and whichever one is your USB. So for example here it's say disk 2, so I have to do this. Okay, after this, if you haven't already formatted it, even if you have already formatted it, doesn't matter, you just type in clean. You have to do this step, by the way. Okay, so basically this is, your computer doesn't see the USB now, or something like that. Next thing is you create a partition primary. Okay, so after you've created partition primary, it'll basically make your USB into a bootable format. Now next is formatting it again. Actually no, it's not, it's making it active. So the first step now is just type in active. Cool. Now you just type in assign. Then we type in exit twice. That'll exit first from your disk part, and then the second exit will actually close the command prompt. So now you've got clean USB. So we can go into your computer. And there we are. This is now my USB. Okay, so next step is to actually get all of the files from your existing Windows and use that to boot up your broken Windows. Makes sense. So first, you need to make a folder called Windows 7. Just make a new folder, type it Win7 like that. Inside this folder, ignore that, you need two folders, so you type in boot and sources. They're your two secondary folders. Now, you need to copy several system files from your existing Windows 7 computer into this one to make it to a bootable kind of repair thing. So first, we'll go into my computer, go into your main disk. So now we're in this screen, you gotta go into organize. Now, there's several other options. So you have to show hidden files, and you have to make sure both of these are unticked. Normally they come standard ticked, because it doesn't want you to see these two. Now, you have to untick these, and once they're both unticked, and that is on, so it shows hidden files, unticked, hit OK. Go into your Windows, go into boot, and stay here. So first file we need to copy is the boot manager file, so we're going to PCAT, and we copy this. And we paste it in here. There we are, so that's finished. Okay, next, go back a step. Okay, and we go into DVD, PCAT, and we copy both of these two. We paste those into the boot directory. Okay, next one, you just go into the ENUS. And you copy that one, paste in this as well. So then, this is all your boot folder has in it. Next is your sources folder, and this only has one thing now. If you try and access your recovery file, which is back on your C drive, it will say access denied, which doesn't want you to mess around with it. You can go around this by simply copying the entire folder, pasting it somewhere convenient. I pasted it on my desktop. In your recovery folder, you get big, nice hash number. Go into that, copy this, and put that into your sources folder. Okay, so once you've got the following files finished and copied, now we have to rename a few of them. When you copy in the BCD file, it's actually fully uppercase. You need to change that, hit F2, click it, hit F2, and change it to BCD all lowercase. Then you go back into your sources and you have to change WinRE from your recovery folder and change that to boot. And that will be your system Windows 32 bootup thing. Now you simply copy this to your USB. Then, when you boot up, you should be able to use this USB stick as a system repair key. Thank you, and if you ever need any tips with computers and software issues, feel free to comment on my YouTube video or send me an email or type my name into Facebook and find me. Thank you.